This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Green Shift Commodities, Mr. Trumbull Fisher. Trumbull, it's great to have you back on. It's been a bit. How have you been?
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for having me back on. It's great to connect with you and all your followers.
Well, thank you for making time. Listen, we haven't chatted publicly in the last several months, and you've been busy. The last time that you and I spoke on air, I complimented your commodity mix and mentioned that I really like the fact that you have a tiny market cap in, what I believe is going to be a raging commodity bull market here, especially as it relates to the critical metals. And so you've been busy acquiring a 25% interest in a private hard rock lithium exploration company in Argentina. You also closed the acquisition of the Rio Negro hard rock lithium project. You've appointed a new executive chairman. A lot going on. Can you give me an update on things?
Yeah, absolutely. We have been very busy, and we're very pleased to have closed the acquisition in Rio Negro, the 500,000 hectares, as I mentioned last time. It's absolutely massive, and we're now working on a plan of getting out there and going to work, getting more samples, etc., and just seeing exactly what it is that we have. In the meantime of closing that, as you mentioned, we've acquired the 25% in a little bit further north, Argentina. I think that is something that I was on site in February. It's really, really exciting. It's a spodumene rich area, so it's a little bit different from Rio, but we're excited from that, and we're excited to perhaps potentially look at maybe even expanding from our 25%, but we'll have to see. We have, of course, as you mentioned, we've got a new chairman, an executive chairman by the name of Pete Mullins, who's come on board. He has a tremendous resume and a tremendous track record of success with a few different companies and some significant exits. He is Australian, but he has spent the better part of, call it, 25 years in South America, and in particular in Argentina, for the last several years, looking for lithium assets. So not only does he come with himself and a tremendous track record, but he also brings a tremendous experience and the team in Argentina. So we're ready to get working right away. So it's tremendous value on both the assets and the personnel addition.
In your latest release, you talk about having a dedicated in-country geological team, which I think is going to be very important, obviously, now that you have the multiple projects there. Can you speak to that a bit?
Yeah, there's a team down there that has approximately 150 years of experience. They are based in South America and in Argentina. One of our senior geologists, a gentleman by the name of Nicholas, that if you haven't had a chance to read up on his bio, I encourage you to. But he's worked for a number of different years in South America, with majors and juniors, and he really is a lithium expert. So having him and the team down there, again, with a combination of 150 years of experience, these guys are boots on the ground. They're ready to go. They've got the relationships with the locals, and they know how to do business down there. So it's absolutely perfect to have this turnkey operation.
What comes next? It sounds like you're in acquisition mode, definitely looking at accretive deals out there. Is there more in the pipeline?
Look, we're seeing deals all the time, but they've got to be right for us and for our shareholders. It has to be value add. So we're not just grabbing anything, and it's got to be the right price. So we will continue to look at acquisitions, but it's also putting a work plan in place to go out to these assets and drive some results and drive shareholder value. So every single day we wake up and we say, how are we going to drive shareholder value? And we look at different avenues. But I think what we'd like to see is we'd like to start to see some work moving forward. And if there is an acquisition, we continue to look at it. And if there's something that we have that we can expand on, we'll continue to look at that as well.
I'm looking forward to you and the team getting on the ground and starting to unlock the value that's there. I'm looking forward to having you back on once that starts happening. Thank you so much again for your time.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.